So yes, you're ready. That's what you're trying to say. After you see it go live, type something in Twitch and see if it comes through.
Give me a cue when you get on when you start streaming.
It's already streaming.
It is?
Yeah. It's just gonna take a minute to connect.
Oh.
So now type something in it. Because we are technically live in Twitch. At least. Oh, good. Comes up. On Twitch, at least. Alright. Excited about this game. So since it's an alpha test, it has all kinds of bugs. I'm naked. Look at me. Oh, you can't turn your character in the character selection.
Why, you wanted to look at your butt?
What?
You wanted to look at your butt?
Oh yeah. Didn't you?
Nah.
You didn't want to look at my butt?
Nah.
Now I know you're lying.
It looked like he had a flat butt.
Well, you tell me. Now that we're in here, you can tell me whether or not we got a flat butt. Although it's really dark, actually, so...
Let me see.
Hang on, let me see if I can pull out a torch. I think I've got one somewhere. Man, this is reminiscent of really old school games, am I right? That's why I'm so excited about it. There we go.
Let's
Check
zoom
that
in.
butt out.
Zoom in. Yep, flat butt.
Hey.
Look at how
Don't
flat
you
it is. Doesn't it hurt to sit down on a chair?
Probably a little. Alright. So, there probably aren't very many people watching right now. But this is Legends of Aria. It was formerly known as Shards Online. It is supposed to be the spiritual successor to Ultima Online. I don't know if we've got any other hardcore gamers in this chat, but man, I came from way back in the day playing Ultima Online and whatnot, and I've been waiting for a good spiritual successor to Ultima Online for some time now. And this one looks most promising. Raise his hand. Yeah. Of course you were, or at least sort of are. So, I've got a rabbit here. I'm gonna punch him.
You evil rabbit puncher.
Boom! Giving the rabbit a donkey punch.
You're an evil rabbit puncher.
And right here you can see my vigors going up, so... Oh, I killed it! I heard the poor rabbit screech. That poor thing. Alright.
I had a question.
What's up?
Why is your sword sticking out of your bag?
It is super alpha, so... I mean, there's gonna be some weird little bugs like that. Oh, a mushroom. I want the mushroom. Anyway, part of the reason I say this game is so reminiscent of Ultima Online is it's a classless leveling system, which I can always get behind classless leveling systems. In Ultima Online, you had a maximum cap of 700. In this game, you got 600. But it does appear as though they have a few less skills here to work with. Now, in Ultima, you could make a profession just out of being like a fisherman. That could be your only thing. You go fishing, you reel in the fish, maybe you cook them up, do the whole 9 yards. But in Ultima, it was a classless system, and you didn't have to go around fighting everything in order to have value, or to be, be your own man, so to speak. Unlike most games now that focalize combat, where combat's pretty much all you can do, in this game you could do pretty much whatever you wanted. And I love that they're recapturing that in Legends of Aria. And it just got that nice Ultima Online kind of feel. And I hate that I keep comparing it, but see, other games have really dropped the ball. I did some testing with like Albion Online and looked into Shrouds of the Avatar, and I've both experienced the disappointment and the hole in the wallet, and have had other people and friends tell me the same thing. How's the quality on the stream, by the way? Is it, ooh! I'm taking damage from being starving. Wow. So I'm literally so hungry that I'm reduced health regen, yeah. Alright, I need to go buy some food. That's what I need to do before we start this massive adventure. Go poke a mushroom. Maybe I could eat this mushroom that I just picked up. Probably wouldn't be very... Oh, you can!
How do you know it's not poisonous?
I
mean
don't
venomous.
know. It very well might be. I know there's some stuff that can poison you. I imagine if you eat like giant mushrooms or something, because I've got some of those somewhere, then you could put... I wonder if you can eat cotton. Oh, no. Okay. Man, talk about sandbox.
But you have meat there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and it is raw meat, so let's see how that does. Let's see. The meat does not look very appetizing. Try cooking it using a campfire. I would have to locate a campfire, but then I could cook me up some really burnt meat, because my cooking skill is zilch. Got nothing.
Go gather more mushrooms.
Yep. And you're gonna see a little hitching in the stream, like right there. That was a server line, very reminiscent of some of the older games. And this is currently in alpha stage 2, so it's got a lot of optimization yet to come. They've discussed in Discord, the devs have, some of the optimization plans they've got going for it, and it looks like it will be much more smooth, although my frame rate right now is not hurting at all. And I don't know how the stream looks. It's probably pretty fluid.
Hit that guy.
Hit that guy? Hit what guy?
The guy up there.
The way up here? Oh, the guard? No. No thanks. I'm not about to hit the guard. Alright, I'm running around town naked right now. So I've only been on the game for roughly an hour. Maybe a little over an hour. I started out as a mage, so I've got some of the core magery skills. Grabbed up some bandages and a sword, and went to town just smacking every rabbit and deer and everything out in the wild I could find. So that way I started with one of the more difficult skills, at least partly worked up. Ooh, getting a little bit of hitch in town. There we go.
What's the red bottle you got in your backpack?
What?
What is the red bottle you got in your backpack?
The red bottle in the backpack is a healing potion. Not a very high level healing potion, but still, it could be enough to save your buns if you really need them. Now, and there are some skills in the game that they haven't actually even put on here yet. Like, for example, you see it skips from alchemy to archery, but there is no animal taming on the skill list. But if you're going to alt left click the chicken, you can start taming it. So obviously the skill is implemented in the game, and whether I succeed or not, there we go, I have successfully tamed the creature, and you can see that I actually gained some animal taming skill. And now I've got a little pet, which I'm going to release because who wants a chicken? I'll release.
You could have cooked it and eat it.
It's too late for the chicken. I just chewed him way the hell away. So no more chicken. I needed food because I was so hungry I was dying. So let me,
Like
what
I
do we
said,
got
you
here?
could have
We
eaten
got apples. We got bread. Thou shalt not live on bread alone, but that's about all I can afford, so that's what we're going to live on for right this minute. Let's buy 5 loaves of bread. Yeah. Thank you. You are quite welcome, Guy the Trader.
That's what your character sounds like.
That's what he sounds like. He's like, thank you. Little French man.
Twirling his mustache.
Twirling his mustache. Thank you. And I've got some clothes in my backpack that are honestly pretty worthless. I should probably just drop them.
Did you
So.
just drop your...
Yes. I'm going to run around and be a naked man. That is my lifelong dream.
Why?
Exhibitionism, honey. That's why. Don't question it. Don't fight it. Just enjoy it. Have I got any? I'm gonna keep the wizard hat. There we go. I now have the perfect ensemble. Yeah. You know, if I wanted to be technical, I could put the wizard book, and there's a staff. There it is, stave. Got a little. Looks more like a wand, really. But I've got a wand out now. And these guys are actually talking, so I hope they're not talking to me. There we go. And I did manage to select a few things and put them in the bank, but I'm not going to worry with that right now. What I am going to do is go out into the wilds and I guess practice a little. Kind of get some of my character's skills up. I am a journeyman mage, or whatever you'd want to call it. I don't think they have titles out for it yet, but I'm basically kind of a really run-of-the-mill, weak-ish mage. But more importantly, I have a spell book that only has 2 spells.
Is there a bard? Can I be a bard?
Yeah, there is a bard. There are prestige classes in the game as well. Similar to, I can't think of a good example of a game that had prestige classes per se, but I would say similar to something like Neverwinter Nights. They had prestige classes, and you do have to qualify for prestige classes on this game. Like, I think to become a knight, which, you know, as you know, it's a classless system. To become a knight, if I recall, you had to have like 70 vigor, 70 dueling, I want to say it was, and then 70 blocking. Right there it is. And I don't recall, maybe 70 healing. But I know you had to have 3 or 4 skills, and they had to be a certain rank, and then you could become a knight. And there are multiple prestige classes, and when you become a prestige class, you get access to some more skills other than just your basic skills down here. And this is not all I can do. Like, I have magic fists. That sounds so wrong, doesn't it? That's right. I have magic fists that I can run up and use 25 stamina to stun something for 5 seconds, which might have saved my ass the other day, actually, now that I think about it. But
do you also have magic fingers?
oh, baby. I'm getting all excited over there. So you got magic fists. Oh, here's, this is the guy, I think, over here. One of these guys has spell books for sale. So I'm actually going to see, because I've got a spell book, and I can open it with F8, because it's over here. I have, in the Evocation, Ruin, which is my only harmful spell. It takes a single moss, difficulty 2, and it's kind of a wimpy spell. And I've got Heal, which is my manifestation spell. Difficulty of 1, so it's super easy. It takes 1 ginseng, and it just gives you a little bit of health points. What's up?
So I want to know if I can play a bard and I can roleplay that my songs make people's ears bleed, but they're so good at healing, like they're so awesome at healing, but a side effect that makes people's ears bleed.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you could roleplay that. I don't know that other people are going to join in the ear bleeding portion of the roleplay. Oh, hey, check it out. A crude campfire. So,
Don't you wish you had a chicken now?
hang on. I've still got some raw meat. We got this. And I have cooked
There's
animal
someone
meat.
inside that house gasping something.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, now I guess I didn't even need that bread. Screw it. I'm going to eat the bread anyway. So, we're going to
Did you
eat.
cook the meat?
Yeah, I just cooked some meat. You are hungry. You feel less hungry, but I'm still hungry. Let's see, reduced. It still says I'm starving over here. Stamina or health regen. Let me eat some of this here cooked animal meat. Holy moly! 20 something stacks of raw animal meat just made a single piece of cooked animal meat. Oh my gosh. Either that's a testament to how bad of a cook I am, or they've still got some things to work out since it's alpha. Maybe next time I will try to split the stack first and cook them one by one and see how that goes.
Well, I guess you should go hunting and stuff.
Yeah, I was just seeing if these guys had a full spell book, and if they did, how much it would kind of cost. Now, on the map, there is no indicator. They're going to shrink the map down to regions. Like, there's 8 regions in the map right now, and you can sort of see by color or texture of the environment what some of the regions are as far as their borders. But for right now, they've just got this giant map, and I know we start kind of in this area. This what is that? Valus, the city of merchants. But you have no indicator on the large map, so you actually have to use a combination of your mini map over here
And your surroundings.
and your that's exactly right. Find your surroundings to kind of find where you're at. So you get a legitimate kind of exploring experience in this game, and that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about some of the more old school, less handhold esque kind of MMORPGs.
So what's up north?
Let's go find out.
No, I mean on the map.
On the map,
The way up there.
let's see.
The white spot up there.
The white spot. You can't zoom in on it yet. There's gonna go by regions, but I'm guessing it's like a really Arctic kind of terrain, at least based on the looks. Got high mountains, kind of craggy area, and a bunch of white, kind
So
of
it's a
reminiscent
wall.
of snow. So it's oh yeah, winter is coming. That is the wall, the Great Wall. Another thing I'm not 100% sure about is I know you can move your camera angle like so, and then now on our mini map we've got the indicator pointing the compass pointing straight north, or at least now we do. And now the map, obviously this would be north, I assume, because it's up on the map. That's traditionally where north is at. So I'm wondering if you get like a better idea of the indicators. Yeah.
I can see the guys that made the game. Let's script them up and put north over here,
On the
just
bottom.
over here somewhere.
So here's some mushrooms. If I get real hungry, I guess I could eat those. And I've seen a lot of. Oh, here we go, a deer. Let me see if I can tame the deer. Nope, I am not. I have no chance of taming the deer because I am not that good. So I'm going to pull out. Oops, that's a spell. I'm not going to try to heal the deer. I'm going to pull my sword out. Here we go. Oh, wow, you can have a sword and the staff. That's actually pretty wicked. So now I've got. Oh, that's cool. If I go to cast the spell, I'm pretty sure it'll still put the sword up. But it's really wicked that I've got like a mage staff in one hand. I'm gonna try it actually.
Like bash it with the staff and the sword?
I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? So I can cast the spell, but yeah, the sword does in fact drop right back into the backpack. That's a little unfortunate, but still pretty cool. So, oop, this is how bad I am. I'm missing a deer with a katana at point blank range. There we go. So, I feel the need to remind. Ooh, 10 damage. Yeah, there we go. Starting to actually get some decent damage on that deer. Feel the need to remind everybody that I started out as a mage and not a fighter. And I'm running around naked because look at them pecs, that's why. So we'll put the hit F2. You got a little shortcut key kind of bar over here. Hit F2, pull the skinning knife out, and then my special maneuver or attack or whatever on my skinning knife, Q, is to gather or harvest. So I imagine I'll get either some leather, yeah, there we go, or some animal meat. Looks like just some leather off of this guy. And that's a cup of leather for a dead deer.
All of a sudden you get cupcakes out of it.
Cupcakes. Yeah, that would be kind of awkward. And you can see that little bit of hitching
And
there, but
delicious.
that's a server line, and there's still some optimization that they're going to be working on. There we go. Let's grab some mushrooms. And if ever I see ginseng, you know I'm going to be grabbing that, because ginseng is the only, other than bandages, the only magical form of healing that I've got. There's a little rat. I think I'm going to tame that rat. I'm going to make that rat my little rat buddy. Little rat buddy, come hither. Alright, too far to tame from there. Let's get a little closer. Oh, he's hitting me. Another nice thing is, you don't instantly go into combat mode. Like, if you're getting hit or whatever, you have to actually... Oh, that didn't take very long. You have to actually hit space to go into combat mode.
Name it, George.
I don't know if they have naming yet, because it's still super early kind of alpha. Let's see. All rename. Nope. Rat rename. No. And I don't think I can drag his health bar off yet. Maybe I have like an option to, let's see, inspect, attack, interact. No. So you don't really have that option yet. I can tell it to follow me. And then it should, yep, there we go. Begin to obey and follow. Good little rat. Now let's find something to send you to your doom on.
Quick attack the cotton. Cotton wins.
Yeah, the cotton wins. They've got little spikes or spines or whatever. And there's another server line. Luckily the rat gets through just fine. Better than I did, as a matter of fact. There's a lot of running around. I imagine when I become good enough at taming, I can find and tame one of these horses they've got all over the ground, and then jump on a horse and go galloping off into the wild blue yonder or what have you. We did see another...
Why you want a horse? Just get a unicorn.
They are going to have more unique types of mounts, and if they follow the kind of pattern that Ultima did in the long run, they may have Chiron, like swamp dragons, flaming steeds, nightmare horses, unicorns, the whole 9 yards, and give you a nice variety of mounts. I know they said they're going to have more than just horses, but I think that's all that's in the game right now.
Can you mount the rat?
I doubt it, especially since it didn't even give me much of an option to interact with it. So for right now, I'm just kind of following the path here. Hopefully not losing my little buddy. He's gonna be my lifesaver, and I have no idea where I'm at now. I'm on a road, and that's about all I know for sure.
Hold on, go back. Oh.
Looking on the map. I'm gonna have to wait till I find like a larger structure. I know I started out this way, somewhere heading to the left or west, and then now I'm heading kind of north. And we shall
There's
see.
2 trees there.
Oh yeah,
Hold
2
on,
trees.
what's that down there?
Oh, a giant mushroom. I wonder if that would be poisonous to eat.
You should eat it and find out.
I guess we will. We will eat this and find out just how toxic a giant mushroom is. There it is too. So let's see. Oh, you don't have the option to eat it. You have the option to use it. What do you use it on?
Cooking?
Maybe.
Like potions, maybe?
That is a possibility. Alright, we've run into a little guard tower, which actually is sort of a scary thing. So if we're hitting a guard tower, that means we're like somewhere out pretty far. Because when you get to the guard towers, that means you're getting to a... Oh, there's a resurrection shrine. There's a guard running around. If you get all the way out to a guard tower, that means you're getting to where you can be PK'd. Like if there was a player here... And why did I go in combat? I must have accidentally hit space. If there was a player out here, they could attack me now if they wanted. As soon as you get a certain distance away from your starter city... well, in fact, anywhere, a player could attack you, but...
There's a rock there.
Yeah, there is. So we got a path next to a stone, as helpful as that is on the map. We may be maybe like right here. I don't know. We'll continue to kind of. Oh wait, here we go. We're between two stones now, so it's possible we're in this area or over here. I honestly have no idea where we're at. Let's just keep going.
That doesn't make sense if that's the case because there was the guard tower.
Yeah,
There's
but
another giant mushroom.
I've only been in the game for, I don't know, just a little longer than an hour, so, I mean, I have no idea. I have no spatial awareness in this game yet. Let me pull my sword back out so that way at least if I do find something, you know, I'll fight it with a sword and not just a fist. Gotta find some kind of wildlife other than just going out here cotton picking. I feel like a slave now. All this cotton picking cotton out here.
You poor thing.
I know, right? And there's some more. Come on, rat. Keep up with me, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, no.
His name is George, not Jimmy.
George?
Yep.
Says who? Ooh, okay.
Brown
We have a
bear.
brown bear.
Look at it.
Oh, yeah, but we're gonna send the rat to his doom first.
Quickly poke at it.
Oops. Here we go. There we go. Don't die, George. Oh, jeez. No. George. George. Come on, George. Don't fail me now. Oh. There we go. Truth be told, I kind of want the rat to die, so maybe I should wait until it dies first. That brown bear doesn't know what hit him. Apparently my guy's a beast. Just katana a brown bear in the butt until it dies. I'm gonna wait for the rat to die first. I wonder if I could attack my own rat. I think I could.
All of a sudden, the rat.
I'm a little afraid of the guards if I do, though. Oh, rat's dead. No, Jimmy, no. Jimmy was a good rat.
His name was George.
That was a weird sound. I could swear that bear just like moaned as it died. You hear it? Almost sounds like a ooh. Anyway, let us see. So now we got the skinning knife back out. We can go out of combat. We'll harvest the rat first.
Actually, I don't think I can hear your game sound.
At all?
Let me put my other one. Hold on.
Alright, I'm harvesting the bear now. Right now in the game, all that's going on is like some real quiet kind of chirping. And here, I can adjust this to see if...
No.
let me adjust this. Tell me, well, wait a few minutes and see if you can start to hear it come up.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Alright, is it overpowering the voice, or is it okay sound-wise?
No, just a little bit.
Oh, just a little bit. Wow, this bear had a ton of leather. Holy moly. That was a fat brown bear. Yeah, we got some lemongrass
Okay,
up
run
here.
around and this stuff.
Alright. There's no sound for footsteps yet as far as I can tell. Right now, the only sound going off is kind of the, oops.
Maybe it's because you're on the grass.
Maybe. Oh yeah, you know, I can hear footsteps ever so slightly on the road. Still really kind of quiet though.
Yeah.
But in the grass, it's like non-existent, which
Maybe
I guess would be
because you're
good
barefoot.
because yeah, I am barefoot, and
Maybe
I'm
you
very
can have
confident
shoes
because
on.
yeah. I had some heavy metal armor on the other day, and I mean you could hear that stuff just. So I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. So in other words, if you wear like light armor, say you wanted to sneak up on somebody, this would be the way to do it. Kind of in the grass, light armor. If they have show all names on, then they'd eventually see your name as you get really close. Pardon me. But they wouldn't hear you coming. So, I mean, small advantages, but every little bit. Ooh, an arachnid.
Look at it.
That's a good idea. Actually, I wonder if I could tame it. Arachnid might be more worthwhile to have interact.
No.
Nope, apparently not. Ow, he hurts.
Hurt attack.
I'm trying. Holy moly, he hurts a lot.
You're a wimp.
I'm gonna bandage.
Run!
Time to not die.
Poking the spider was not a good idea.
I healed. Oh, the spider stopped chasing.
Go
So.
poke at it again.
No, I'm gonna wait until I heal up a little. Spider
But if
doesn't.
you wait, it's gonna heal up it also.
Well, he seems to have lost interest, and hopefully I can get some of these bandages to go off without too much of a hitch. Give me some health back. You see, you have to wait for the channeling bar, and the more you get attacked while you're bandaging, the less effective they will be. If
The
say you're,
bandages?
yeah, because I mean you've still got to. I mean you don't have very nimble fingers, especially starting out. So you kind of got to bandage up, and if someone's smacking you in the arms or whatever, then it's gonna kind of mess up your wraps. And boy, I'm just doing a horrible job at actually healing myself.
Just block
I
with
will
your-
get that
with
little
your cowboy
spider.
hat.
What?
Just block with your cowboy hat.
Yeah, my magic cap. The spider still looks pissed off. He's healing a little bit, and he seems like he's looking for somebody, but not really.
He's healing
Doing a good job
faster
of
than
finding.
you are.
Yeah, maybe he's bandaging too. I mean, he has 8 legs, so maybe he can do it faster. I did manage to get one successful heal off, which helped out a bunch. I can pull the sword back out too now. If I had some armor on, I imagine that would make a rather big deal.
Then you wish you had not thrown your clothes away.
I don't think my clothes would do a whole lot. Like, if I save up some silver, maybe. So right now I've got like 1 silver and 2 copper. Whoop! He noticed me! No, senpai! I'm sorry for everything. I regret it all. You know what? I've had enough. It's time. Oh, I missed. No. Why? There. Ha! Did not do much.
And then you run into its family.
Yeah, no, screw it. I'm gonna run up and start
And
getting
all of a
hit
sudden-
really hard again. Ow!
And all of a sudden its mom is like 100 times bigger.
Yeah, that would be bad. Well, we're both doing some kind of damage. Oh, okay, time to go. Yee! I'm sorry. Bandage on the run.
Little spider said, "You said, notice me, senpai?"
Yeah, or something like that. Oh, there we go. 22 health
that
points
okay?
healed. What? That's a rabbit.
Oh.
I'm not too worried about him.
Tame the rabbit and throw it at the
That's not a
spider.
terrible idea, actually. Let me do just that.
And
Let me
so
go out
you
of
have
combat so I don't accidentally kill
A
the rabbit.
rabbit gun.
Kind of hard to click it. There we go. I wonder if I can tame and... Oh, good. I can tame and heal at the same time, it looks like. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Creature has been tamed. All follow me. Now we got a little rabbit that's, yep, following us. Alright, Mr. Arachnid. Your time has come. I just want you to know, this is for rabbit kind everywhere. It's time that we do this. Oh no, it's on me. I'm sorry. Go, rabbit. Mr. Bunny. Oh, there we go.
Go poke at it.
I'm going. Ow.
2 damage? That's all you can
Hey,
master?
you hush. That's another 2. Ouch. Haha, I got it.
Congrats.
The Arachnid King. That's who I am.
Now do a little dance.
I wonder if you can dance. Okay. Dancing and bandaging, as a matter of fact. So, we have... That's interesting.
The spider has
The
a
spider
compass.
has a silver and 31 copper. Screw it, I'm not ungrateful. I'll take that. F2. Oops. What did I do? I think I started to cast a spell. Let's see.
Does the rabbit also have a coin purse?
I don't know what that was. What?
Does the rabbit also have a coin purse?
I don't think so. Let me look.
Wolf.
Old gray wolf. I don't think it'll attack me, just because it's old.
Go near
And
him
gray?
and then hook him and see if he attacks.
Well, first I'm gonna try to harvest these things. I worked hard. I'm gonna take my 1 leather. And
You
can't
can't
use
use
a
that.
knife for that. So all it had was what was on it. Let me pull back out my sword. And me and the sword are... Actually, you know what? Before I even do that, I wonder if I can tame it. No, no chance. But I could tame it if I had the skill required. My agility's going up pretty good, so my max stamina is a 1-to-1 ratio with agility, it looks like. And health is mostly off of strength, I think. But I think agility accounts into health as well. And then intelligence is a 1-to-1 ratio with mana. So that was a wolf.
Does he have a coin purse?
No, he has harvestables. So he has some leather on him.
You want a sandwich?
Yeah, sandwich sounds great.
Okay, I make a sandwich.
Sweet. Feel bad for anyone watching this. Maybe now they're hungry. And I get a sandwich. Alrighty. I'm gonna run around and see what else we can find as we work up our wimpity skills. There's another rabbit, and an old rabbit too. Wonder if an old rabbit's stronger than a weak rabbit, like a regular rabbit. Let's see. You know, I know the perfect way to find out, actually. Tame one and have it attack the other. You failed to tame a rabbit. How embarrassing. So let's see. Very briefly minimized. Give me just a moment, guys. Alright. Let us see who's stronger, the rabbit or the old rabbit. And there's a key, there it is, J. You can pull up health bars too. So that probably would have been pretty helpful to have earlier. So far it looks like the young rabbit's kicking the old rabbit's butt. Guess that makes sense. So it's not like an elder rabbit, like, you know, an elder dragon would be stronger than a regular dragon, but instead it's more like a old and feeble wimpy rabbit kind of deal. Give me just a moment. Me and my rabbit will start to collect our bounty and move on. let us collect our bounty. And we'll meet. Come, Mr. Hopkins. Alright, we have... Oh! A school of four-eyed sailors. Salars. Not a big fisherman, so if that's actually like a, real type of fish, then I'm not familiar with it. We have a brown bear. Last brown bear we killed gave us a ton of leather. Go, Mr. Rabbit. Pull my sword out. Go into combat mode. Look like a naked, drunk ninja with a katana of all the weapon choices. Not a long sword. I chose a katana. Man, that brown bear is actually really weak. Has a good chunk of health though. It's helping me get my slashing and dueling up a bunch. I'm gonna try attacking my rabbit and see what happens. Oh, doesn't look like you can. Yeah, okay, that's a fun fact. That's good. Some of the music seems a little dated, but it really is kind of nostalgic. It reminds me of the music from like Ashran's Call maybe, and definitely Ultima Online. What was that sound? That sounded like a low growl. That was my rabbit, man. My rabbit's got some indigestion. What, honey?
That was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah,
Yeah. Was it really?
bro.
Okay. Wifey's in the kitchen. She's like, that was me. Which would be kind of awkward. Oh, come along, Rabbit. Mr. Hibbert. Mr. Hopkins. Let's go. Hibbert Hopkins. That's the rabbit's name. For everyone who's wondered. It's a very cultured rabbit. I mean, you'd have to be to fight giant brown bears. And kind of win. The control key looks like it serves a pretty powerful function. It kind of shows up everything that's targetable on the ground, at least. And if you don't have names showing up, I imagine the control key would also show player names or entity names, but I kind of have that turned on all the time. Wow, that poor rat. Well, that didn't last long. Let us proceed. Oh, we'll take that mushroom. Ginseng. I do need ginseng. It's not super expensive. They're like 3 or 4 copper each or something like that. But they also are the reagents you need to cast the heal spells. So if I get in like real deep shit and I can't wait for a bandage, then I'll be spam casting heal on myself. Or lesser heal, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I'm now going between 2 rock formations. Somewhere north of town as far as I know. I mean, not a really clear indicator on where I'm at right now. Obviously there's no map indicator at all, so that's kind of the point. To go do some exploring and look around and try to find your own way around things. It's kind of the excitement of the game, to be truthful. Hitting another server line. We got some ginseng and some mushrooms here that I'm gonna go ahead and snatch up. I just tried to harvest myself and I said that's still alive. Yep, we're both still alive. So part of the reason why we're doing this stream is to promote awareness of a oh, that's neat. The bunny just kind of teleported to me. I wonder if you run too far from it, if it'll just continue to do that. We're gonna test that now. And we got a grizzly bear up here. I hope that rabbit pops. Yep, there we go. That's perfect. I feel so bad for this rabbit right now. Go! Fight the grizzly bear. Sweet. Thank you for the sandwiches. Alright. So it looks like the grizzly bear is going to be a clear-cut winner in this fight. Ooh! Yeah, he hurts. He hurts a good bit, actually. Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to necessarily win this fight. Or if I can, oh wait, nope, that's a heal. Come on, come on! He's still distracted with the rabbit. Oh gosh, corpse. I got this. Ow. Ooh. Thankfully, I mean, they're slow, so in that way, they're not at all like a grizzly bear actually would be. A ginseng plant. Actually, that's just what I need right now. Let's do a couple of heals. So my poor rabbit died, and I get the sneaking suspicion that this rabbit's about to have the same fate. And this one's an old bunny. It's Hibbity Hopkins' dad or grandpa. Did give me a taming gain though. All kill. Go. I have faith in you. Oh, that bear still wanted me. At least to start with. Woo! I got this. Ow. I mean, the bear's hurting, but I can't take but a couple of hits from him either. Maybe I could just try killing him with a spell. Oh, yep, that did it. That poor little bear. Don't feel sorry, guys. He will be used. So let's begin harvesting. And I'm going to cut the stream off right there for right this minute. Because my wife brought me some sandwiches, and I don't feel like being that rude guy who just sits there and chomps all over the microphone while you guys watch the stream. So I'll start...
Chomp, 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 chomp.
Yeah, like my wife is. So I will start the stream back up in just a few. Probably won't go too far from here, but I am going to eat some sandwiches and see if I can't maybe find a new bunny. See you guys in a little bit. Thanks for anyone who decided to take a look at it and watch, and feel free to leave comments or whatever else you guys want to do. Bye for now.